Welcome back to my channel, guys. Thank you for joining us on another episode of Prime Math Zoom. And today we will be focusing on solving calendar-related problems. So let's just dive in. What do you know about the calendar? Yes, it tells the days of the week. It tells the months of the year. It also shows you the weeks in a month, and it shows you leap years and so on. Now, here are some pictures of calendar and part of calendars. Some important points to note. There are 12 months in 1 year. There are 7 days in 1 week. There are 52 weeks in 1 year. There are 365 days in 1 year. So these are some important points that we need to bear in mind when we're focusing on the activities to come. So first activity, William cuts out some rectangles from an old calendar that he has. Here is an example of one of his rectangles. What pattern can you spot? So I'll give you some time to spot some patterns. Right, you'd notice that Wednesday is the 3rd of December, and the day after, which is Thursday, is 1 plus this date on Wednesday, which would be 3 plus 1 to give us 4. Have you noticed anything else? Yes, also with Wednesday and Thursday, the 3rd and the 4th, we can also recognize that the 4th being the Thursday, to get Wednesday's date, we just need to subtract 1 from 4, which would give us 3. Let's see if we can spot anything else. Yes, to find the following Wednesday after the 3rd, we need to add 7. Do you know why we need to do that? Yes, 7 days in 1 week. So if today is Wednesday the 3rd, 7 plus that 3rd would give us the date for next Wednesday. Good job. Right, so to find Thursday, we would add 7 plus 4 to give us 11 days. And we could also say 1 plus 10, which would give us 11 days. Good job so far. Now, from other cutouts, William's little sister marked out some spots, and one now looks like this. Right, so in this rectangle, cutout rectangle, you'd see that we have the 9th, the 10th, the 16th, and this is the spot that William's little sister marked out. Now, we don't have any days, but it's safe to say that these days are the day after each other or the day before the other. Okay? So based on what we'd have done so far with patterns on the cutout calendar before, can we find what date this is? Yes, we could say 10 plus 7 would give us the day, the same day in the following week. And that would give us, right, let's think about it. Also, we could say that the 16th plus 1 will give us a date for the day that follows. And that gives us 17th. So the 17th is the missing day. Let's look at this other task. Every Monday and Tuesday, Jonah goes to Bible study. He went on Monday, the 12th. Can you figure out which dates he will be going again? So here we have Monday the 12th. We don't know which day he'll be going next, but we know it's a Tuesday. after this first Monday. We don't know when you'll be going next week Monday, but we know that next week Tuesday will be the 20th. So based on what we would have learned so far, can we just go ahead and fill in these parts? Okay, so we know that 12 plus 1, which is here, can give us Tuesday's date. And we also know that 20 minus 7 can give us Tuesday's date. When we did all of these, we will get the 13th. Let's see if we can figure out what date this is. Good job. We know that if we subtract 1 day from Tuesday, we'll get the Monday before that Tuesday. And we also know that if we add 1 week, which is 7 days plus last week Monday, we can get this week Monday's date. So when we did all of those calculations, yes, we got 19. Good job. Now here's another one. Sonia delivers shrimp to the new Harbour Village on Wednesdays and Thursdays. She is sure that she will be going on the 22nd, but does not remember the other dates. Let's help her. So here, she's going on this Wednesday. She's going on this Thursday, Wednesday again, and Thursday. And if we are looking clearly, we'll realize that the Wednesday, the 22nd, fall on this Wednesday. So let's try to find out how we can find the date for the Wednesday before the 22nd. We can subtract a week from the 22nd, and that will give us 15. Good job. Also, in order to find the Thursday, now that we know that the Wednesday is the 15th, we can just add 1 to this 15 to get Thursday's date. Also, what we can do, it's a little tricky, but what we can do also is this. We could say this 22nd here, we could subtract this 7 days to get the Wednesday, and then we add 1 to get the Thursday. It's a little tricky, I'm telling you. But it's also safe to just do 15 plus 1 to get this day. And that will give us Thursday the 16th. Then we need to find out about Thursday. Yes, we could simply just add 1 to the Wednesday to get Thursday's date. And that will give us 23rd. Let's look into this one. Kevin does science every Tuesday and Wednesday. He has a test on the 26th, as shown here. Let us fill in the dates of the last 3 classes that he will attend before test day. Okay, so we need to find Tuesday's date, Wednesday's date, and the other week, Tuesday's date, because after that Tuesday, the Wednesday will be the test. So we know that we can just go right ahead and simply find the day before the test. So that will give us 26 minus 1. That is 25. Let's look at it again. We can find the week, the same day of the week before this week by just subtracting 7. And that will give us 19. So now we need to figure out Tuesday. Can you figure out Tuesday? Right, we have many options. So we can say 25 minus 7 to give us the previous week's Tuesday's date, which is 18. But given that we knew that today, this Wednesday here would be the 19th, we could have also subtracted 1 from the 19th. All right, so now we have this task. Let's see if we can figure out how to create this 2 by 2 rectangle by filling in at least 2 of these numbers. So here goes. We have this day that follows this day, which is 1 week from this first day, and this day, which is 1 week from the second day. No, I decided to start with 8, but let's see what you can come up with. Yes, so I decided to start with 8, and I decided I want to put my 8 right there on the second day, because when I also look at all these numbers, I realize that if I put 8 on the first day, there will not be a number, which is 7 days after the 8th, to put right here. So I'm thinking that that might not work. So I said, okay, there is a number that is 6 days after the 8th. So I know right then and there that I need to put my 8 on the second day, because that day, which is 6 days after the 8th, must come right here. And 14 was my number. So there I would have used 2 numbers here, and I can just fill in the other numbers with the patterns that we would have picked up before in previous tasks. We know that 8 minus 1 will give us 7, or 14 minus 7 can also give us 7. And we know that 14 plus 1 will give us 15, as well as 8 plus 7 will give us 15. So yes, we would have done all of this calculation, and it's really fun. Right here, we get to make our own calendar dates. With all of the activities that we would have done, there were some standards for mathematical practices that we did that we perhaps did not realize, but we did make sense of problems and persevere in solving them. This is maths practice number 1. We also did math practice number 7, which is look for and make use of structure. And we did math practice number 8, which is look for and express regularity in repeated reasoning. So yes, we would have been doing some practices while we were doing some math tasks. So here again, I would like to say thank you so much, and please like and subscribe to my channel. See you next time.